Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. So welcome back to the Arabic Reader. In this audio file, we're going to take a look at the other handout we had this week about the sample paragraphs and the drills that are related to improving our memorization and comprehension of vocabulary. So at the very top of our document, we have the statement فقرات وتمارين للاحتفاظ بالمفردات, which means the paragraphs and exercises for the memorization of vocabulary. And then we have our primary words, which begins with ibtada'a and then sawwara and so on. And so this section we called mustalahatul mufradati ar-ra'isiyya, meaning that these are going to be the primary terms or vocabulary words, and these are taken from our other document on the Risala of Ibn Abi Zayd al-Qayrawani. And so the way that I've structured not only the class, but this particular session of session 1 and session 2 is to help ease you into reading. And so as you see here, we have just about 6 vocabulary words that are primary ones. That's why we call them ra'isiyya, which means primary. And so those are the verbs ibtada'a, sawwara, abraza, kana, yassara, and allama. And so these are taken from the very beginning of the first couple of paragraphs from the Risala of Ibn Abi Zayd al-Qayrawani. And so the purpose of this is to show you not only what do those verbs mean, but also show you how they mean in different contexts to help improve your memorization, as well as to help expand what they mean to you. So for instance, we have here al-mufradatul ukhra. So on the next page, in the first paragraph, we have the section called al-faqaratul ula, paragraph number 1. And then the first section is called al-mufradatul ukhra. Al-mufradatul ukhra refers to other types, or rather other vocabulary words, meaning that these are ones not really so much found in the Risala of Ibn Abi Zayd, but rather they will be found in this document. And so in our sample paragraph, you're going to be introduced to some new vocabulary words. And so that list is talib, which means a student, and more particularly a male student rather. Ta'ab, which means fatigue or tiredness. Sa'ab, which means hard or difficulty. Mashru', which means project. Jumla, which means a sentence or a statement. Rasam, which means an illustration. Then we have tahdir, which means to prepare. Zamil, which means like a companion or a colleague. And then ahyanan, which is used to express something like sometimes. Haraka, as we mentioned, can mean both the vowels, like in a noun, how we vowel something, but also haraka can also mean movement. Ukhra means other. Kitaba means writing. Waffaqa is a verb that means to be successful. Mashhad means scene, like the scene in a play or the scene in a movie. Dharf, which can mean circumstance. Jamil, meaning beautiful. Darura, which means necessity. Al-an, which means right now. Jayyid, which means good or excellent. Sa'ih, which means a tourist. Manzar, which means a view. Fasl, فصل can mean both an explanation, it can mean a lesson like a class, but it can also mean the classroom itself. قبل is like an adverb that means before. Mudir is like a director. Jadid means new. Muallim is a teacher. Imtihan is like a test or an examination. Ta'akhur as a noun means tardiness, and ta'akhara as a verb means to be late or tardy. Mudarrib is a trainer or a coach. Nuqta or nuqtatun with the tanween. Nuqta means a dot or a point. This can mean literal, as in like the two dots above a ta or the two dots below a ya, or it can be figurative, like when a person makes a point or a mark or a remark in a talk or a lecture. Muhim means something important. Fikr means a thought or thinking. Najah means success. Mushtarik means something that is attached or associated with. Basatatun means simple, plain. Tahqiq means to attain or actualize. And as we said also in other contexts, it can also mean to edit, like to edit a book or a document. Taraddud as a noun means hesitation, and therefore taraddada as a verb means to hesitate. Hadaf means like a goal or an objective. Jawun means like the air or the atmosphere. Again, that can be used in both a literal and in a figurative way. Hadi'un. Hadi' means to be calm or peaceful. Muwaddaf is an employee, while muwaddif is the employer. Ihtimam, something that is of importance. Musta'idun means prepared or ready. Tafsil is a detail. Now for our sample paragraph. Harakatul fasl, or classroom activities. ابتدأت الطالبة مشروعها في الرسم، وتبتدئ أخرى بكتاب رسالة. صورت فاطمة مشهدا جميلا، وتصور الآن منظرا جديدا. أبرز المعلم النقاط المهمة ويبرز الأفكار ببساطة. يسر الله تحقيق أهدافهم وييسر عليهم العمل. كان الجو هادئا ويكون الطلاب مستعدين. Now for some shorter example sentences that will just show you how these words can be used in different contexts. نبه المعلم الطالب على ضرورة الاهتمام بالتفاصيل. ينبه الأستاذ الطالبة على التحضير الجيد قبل الامتحانات. أعذر المدير الموظف لتأخره. يعذر الأصدقاء بعضهم عند الظروف الصعبة. هدى الله الرجل إلى الطريق الصحيح. يهدي المدرب المرأة إلى تحقيق أهدافها.